What up, everybody? Welcome back to Fandom Frequency. It's your boy Kenny, and I'm here with my main man Miguel.
I am Miguel.
Obviously. Well, yeah, man, we're coming at you guys live with another episode of Fandom Frequency. But today we're going to be talking about two pieces of content in particular. I'm talking about first and foremost, the Falcon The Winter Soldier finale, and then one of the most hotly anticipated movies in 2021. I'm talking about Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat!
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it was all right.
It was the best. But before we go any further, man,
right.
before we go any further, you must know this is a full-on spoiler review. So no complaints in the comment section. We're going to be spoiling every nitty-gritty detail about Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Mortal Kombat. But first and foremost, we're going to be breaking down Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So without too much preamble, what did you think of the episode, the season finale, episode 6? What did you think,
Oh,
my
dude, it
man?
was pretty sick, man. You got Falcon's new suit. You got the pretty much comic
Yes,
accurate.
the Wakandan comic book accurate suit, man. You gotta love it. You
And
gotta
in the
love
comics,
it.
He really gets it from the Wakandans too.
Yeah, no, not only in the comics, but he definitely does in this for sure.
Oh, obviously Oh, thanks, man. Obviously, yeah, like we saw that from like episode 5.
Right.
Like, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
We missed it. Well, no, my bad. No, we didn't miss it. We got left with a mystery that what's in the box.
Left us on that cliffhanger,
obviously,
man.
we saw was good.
Yep.
His new suit, Falcon, coming in with a Captain America themed suit, which was fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, man. Flying in there, man. Got the brand new wings and all that stuff, man.
So you start off with Carly having hostages in New York, about to blow up. Well, that's what we think. It's about to blow up
GRC.
About to blow up a new building.
Yeah, man. She keeps blowing up stuff. I don't get it.
Yeah, and you got Falcon coming in with the save, new
Yep.
suit and everything. Yeah, I really like that, honestly.
Yeah, it was really dope when he came in there, man. And you got Bucky going up to the GRC to stop the Flag Smashers, namely Carly, and he's got Sharon trying to back him up and help him out. She comes in with the camouflage identity hider thing that Black Widow had in Winter Soldier. So that was pretty
Winter
dope.
Soldier callback. I fucking love that movie very much.
Yeah, man. That's one thing this show's been doing very well. All the callbacks to the Captain America trilogy and just the overall MCU. It's been weaving in everything perfectly, man. Perfectly. But then when Falcon comes in with the new suit, and then everyone's getting evacuated while he's about to get into a big battle again with Batroc the Leaper, man. He just can't get away from this fool.
Yeah, I like that guy, honestly.
I like that guy. I like that actor a lot, too. He's actually an MMA fighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Me and Espinoza were talking about it when he came through last weekend, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, honestly. Damn,
Me neither, man. The more you know, guys, the more you know. But right after that, man, we got some lady on the phone, and she's like, oh, hey, Bucky, why don't you answer this phone call? It's Carly. And I'm like, who the hell is her? And then Carly's over here talking to Bucky, having a conversation about, oh, I got to do this. And, you used to do the same thing. And then Bucky's trying to tell her, like, yo, you don't want to go to sit down the same path I was forced on. You don't want to become a killer. Trust me, I know. I've lived it. And then while he's doing that, Sam's beating up Batroc, and you know what I'm saying? And then right after that, I believe he's going after the helicopter full of hostages.
Yeah, he just leaves the fight. Yeah,
he leaves the
middle
fight.
Of the fight, which I kind of like, honestly, because it reminded me of the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, when he's going in with saving that guy before they go over the Libyan border.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it had that kind of same vibe, but at nighttime and in New York.
Definitely. Yeah. And then after that, I believe we get into Bucky taking a motorcycle so he can go after Carly. And Sharon's like, come on, man. You had one job.
Yeah.
One job. Come on, man. But then after that, the Flag Smashers are on the move. And obviously they're trying to keep the hostages as leverage. But then Falcon comes in and tries to save the NYPD pilot in that one helicopter, which was pretty dope. How he ended up taking out that one guy and saving the other one at the same damn time. God damn, man.
Yeah, he's in the shit pretty good.
At the same damn time.
I like that.
Killing it.
Yep.
And then we got Carly and the gang taking the SWAT van, and Bucky's hot on their tail, man. My boy coming in hot. They ain't getting away whatsoever. He on some Mike Myers type shit right there. They light the van on fire, and then they end up getting another distraction by getting those hostages stuck inside of that fucking van they took them hostage in. So then Bucky's got to save them while they're about to make an escape. But once you think they're about to get away, Walker pops up, man, with his little metal shield and everything, and he's like, "Hey, you think you could just kill my homie and get away with it, even though I kill people and sort of?"
Hey, I'm
got
not
away
gonna
with it?"
lie. I didn't know he's gonna pull up a shield. I should have stayed for that after credit
Yeah,
scene.
that after credit scene.
I caught me by
episode
surprise.
5.
I'm like, what the heck? There's
Truth.
two shields now?
You're like, huh?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Like-
Multiverse? Nah.
Nah.
You know, Doctor Strange?
Like, damn it!
WandaVision?
I should have stayed. What do you expect, man? I should have stayed for Marvel's
real
after credit
talk, man.
scenes. I missed it for sure.
But no, it's all good, man. That's why we watch these things together. But after that, Bucky saves the hostages, and then he gets back into the fight with Carly going against Walker as well. And then we got Sam taking down the helicopter that's full of hostages. So he's just doing his airborne rescue thing.
Yep.
And then he ends up he ends up running into some water tankers when he's trying to get to the helicopter, and then those start going into the ocean. And for a minute there, I thought they might have been full of something explosive, but turns out they weren't.
Yeah.
But and then after that, Sam makes a plan to take out the pilot, so that way the Asian lady can take over the senator.
He used Red Wing. And,
Yeah, he uses Red
that's
Wing
pretty
to take
cool
out the
that the
helicopter.
Red Wing is able
Yeah.
to like see people's past
heat signatures, right?
experiences.
And past experiences and all that
Yes.
stuff.
It's
That
just
was
kinda-
crazy. I was like,
kinda-
yo, how did the Wakandans do
It's
that?
kind of sus, to be honest.
Damn, Wakandans sus over here,
Yeah,
bro.
they-
You heard it here first. Dog. You heard it here first.
Hey, man, they're like the government always watching you, knowing what you do in your past.
Yeah,
Damn.
real talk, man. Real talk.
That's pretty wild.
But yeah, and then after that, Sam makes a plan to take out the pilot. The senator takes over after he's out of there. And then Walker notices the van full of hostages is going to fall over the edge on the top of that structure. And then he's just stuck with that moral dilemma. Do I do the right thing
Oh, yeah,
or
that's
do I
right.
go after
yeah,
Carly?
So he
You know what
either
I'm
had a
saying?
choice to save people
Yeah,
or
do I go after my emotions or do I
Carly.
do the right thing? Do I be Captain America for real or do I be this U.S. agent asshole I was being?
Yep.
And he chooses to be Captain America, at least for that moment, man. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I kind of like you, Walker. You're coming around, boy. You're
That's
coming around a
true.
little bit.
Yeah, he does make the good
Which
choice
was kind
right
of
there.
unexpected. I thought he was going to go full villain and just double down. Carly's doubling down, you know what I mean? But he actually kind of becomes a little bit of an ally, so to
Yep.
speak. So
Yeah.
that was a little unexpected, and I appreciate that from the show, man. A little bit of a swerve. And then after that, he makes the right choice, and then
He
Carly
fails.
knocks him off the fucking
Yep.
ledge.
Or
so
he
that
tries
way,
to, yeah.
Yeah, so that way the whole
Her
van falls.
and some of the other flag smashers.
Yeah, full villain,
So
dog.
he fails to save the van with all the hostages, sadly.
Yep, but then Sam shows up, coming in clutch with the jetpack and the wings, man, like he always does.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that smile that Bucky throws out when he sees Sam come in and saves the hostages.
Yeah, man.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, that's my dog.
Yep.
That's my dog.
That's funny.
Hell yeah, right there, man.
So yeah,
Ice Cube to his Smokey right there,
he
yo.
makes the save, brings him back to the top of the building.
Yep.
That's how I got honestly up from that part.
And then right after that, Bucky, Sam, and Walker are obviously joining forces, and they're about to stop Carly until Batroc shows up with some fucking grenade launcher and shoots out smoke grenades in order to confuse everybody. And then the Flag Smashers just
disperse.
long enough for the Flag Smashers to escape.
Yep.
And then Sharon's the one that finds Carly, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot Sharon was here. And then she reveals, like I predicted 3 episodes ago, that she's the power broker, yo. I knew it all along. They set it up with the way that she goes against the heroes and has no respect for like Sam and them anymore. Due to
Yeah.
the fact she wasn't pardoned, due to the fact she was left behind literally and
Yeah, she was.
metaphorically, so to speak. And then she's the one that was gonna get the super soldiers together and all that. And Carly's like, man, I don't have no interest in your regime. I'm doing my own thing.
Yep.
And then we find out that Batroc was only hired just to spy on Carly, which I kind of suspected as well. And then another twist in the fucking puzzle right there. He attempts to blackmail Sharon, but then she shoots him real quick, and I was like,
He
God
kills him,
damn,
yeah. Or
Sharon's gone
I
savage,
think
yo.
he kills him.
Yeah, she
As it
kills
looks,
him
right?
straight up.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sharon
bro.
kills Batroc, and that was pretty trippy, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be another villain in the mix for the future, but nope.
Definitely.
R.I.P. to my boy Batroc.
But then Carly gets off a shot at her around the same time, and then she's shot. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, because they all
damn.
have a Mexican standoff, right?
Yeah, bro,
They're like, "All right,
Tarantino
drop-
style. Tarantino style for
Drop
sure.
the guns, baby.
Yep.
But yeah, sadly.
And then, right at that point, Sam has come in and he's forced to fight Carly, even though he's trying not to, and he's just trying to stay on the defensive.
Yep.
But Carly's like, come on, motherfucker, fight me, fight me, fight me. And then after that, the other Flag Smashers are caught by John Walker and Buggy. Oh, man. Retake by John Walker and Buggy. I'm over here. We were talking about One Piece earlier, and it's stuck in my head now. You can see him in the background here. And then Sharon gets some shots off on Carly as she's about to shoot Sam after she was egging him on. And I was like, damn, bro, Sharon don't give a fuck.
Yup. She just killed down Carly
Zero
for sure.
fucks given. And then, as Carly is dying in Sam's arms, she apologizes and passes away. And then Sam just looks at Sharon with such disapproval, dog. But honestly, in that scenario, I'd have did what Sharon did on that one.
Man.
For Carly,
for real.
I'd have shot the fuck out of her, man. For real. But Trock, that was pretty savage, bro. Even for him. So I guess we ain't going to be seeing his ass no more.
Nah.
And then the GRC approached Sam to see what's going on. And they're just trying to go business as usual with putting the borders and all that back into play and putting all these other people out again. And then Sam's trying to explain to them the weight of what they're doing and what they're not thinking about and the people that they're affecting and just the way that the government sometimes just kind of has that oversight on things. Even though they're trying to make the right decision, maybe sometimes they just kind of overlook the common man because they're really not the common man. It doesn't affect them. And the people that it does affect, like he said directly in the fucking episode, are not in the room making this decision, yet they're the ones this affects. Yep. So you should start to take that into consideration, man.
That was real talk, man.
That like whole speech that Sam gives, man, is just chef's kiss. Beautiful, man. That stuff hits you in the soul right there, bro. That's the kind of stuff that makes this show almost a cut above almost all the other MCU stuff in a certain way when it comes to the depth of the story and what they're trying to say. I gotta say, this is probably the deepest thing Marvel's ever done, honestly. Just that scene alone. That is like the deepest thing I think they've done.
Yeah, I could say realist thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the realest, most like, holy shit, like just like the most emotional, like with the most emotional weight to what someone's saying, you know what I mean? And it really like hits regardless of who you are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
unless you don't care about that kind of stuff, you know, some people don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the GRC are kind of like, all right, bro, we see what you're saying, Why don't you go get that last flag smasher in the Hudson, and then we'll call it a day, and we won't do that shit no more.
They don't really show that part, do they?
No, not really, but I kind of get it. They're trying to, you know, conserve on time.
Yeah.
And you got our boy Isaiah Bradley at home, man, looking on proudly like, damn, he did it.
Yep.
He proved him wrong, man. He proved our boy Isaiah wrong. But the only thing that's wrong is that 2 flag smashers that were apprehended by Bucky and Walker earlier end up detonating a bomb, super terrorist style, and end up taking out all those people right there like a bunch of assholes. And then you got Zemo's butler over there looking on, which I'm like, what's up with Alfred over here?
I thought Zemo Butler was the one who
detonated the bomb?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Because
you're probably right, bro.
In the next scene, they say, "Oh, Zemo got the last laugh."
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
you're probably right, bro. I actually missed that detail. See, teamwork makes the dream work, people. Teamwork makes the dream work. But yeah, man. So you're actually right there, man. And then Walker fully becomes U.S. agent, black suit and all, man.
After talking to Valentina, she got a new
Lady
suit.
Hydra, bro.
He's all tripping. Yeah, it's the same thing, but just black.
Straight up U.S. agent right here. And then she's like, "Don't call me Val." And he's like, "Yeah, I call you what I want."
I do like that suit though. I kind of wish that he threw out that like more evil vibe though, because
I feel you.
I feel like he still looks like
He's kind of acting like a good guy.
Yeah.
Well, they could be playing with you, you know. It could be a Loki situation where he's kind of a good guy, kind of a bad guy. You know what I mean? We'll see where it goes. But I see what you're saying because I thought he was going just full flag smasher villain status, yo.
Or
not
maybe
literally a flag smasher, but I'm just saying
like just another villain, like
just like more villain, yeah. But hey, swerve, bro.
I really want to see what Marvel's gonna do with him in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
If that Thunder Ross, what's that show called? The one that
the Thunderbolts with Thunderbolt Ross, possibly.
My bad.
Thunderbolts, Dark Avengers. I definitely am getting those vibes, and I think they're definitely setting up the things for that, as they are with Isaiah Bradley's nephew with the Young Avengers thing in the background. You know. I think they're definitely laying some pieces.
What the heck?
Yeah.
How is he gonna
His
come into
character is actually the Patriot in the comics who's a member of the Young Avengers.
Oh,
like that nephew character that he talks to. That's always like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna be in there, motherfucker."
Yeah,
him. Like he's that character. So the possibilities there, kind of like WandaVision with her kids.
Yeah,
possibilities are there, but who knows? Just speculating like most nerds do.
Hey, you really think there's gonna be a Red Hulk for that?
Red Hulk?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't see them doing that with him. That actor's kind of old. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It had to pretty much be a lot of CGI and all that stuff,
True.
and I don't see the point in doing it with him. Maybe they do it with a different character. I could see that. I don't think they're gonna do it with that actual actor, William Hurt, playing Thunderbolt Ross. You know?
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. And then I think cool. After that, we roll on to Bucky, pretty much just wanting to make his amends and crossing that last name off his list. going to talk to Yori Fukushima about what happened to his son.
Which
and
was he was in the first episode? Or second
yeah,
episode too?
man.
Nah,
Yeah.
just first episode.
No,
right?
he was in the first episode only.
Okay.
And that was part of his like thing with the therapist and
His
stuff. But yeah,
his
he was
redemption.
just in that first episode, and then it comes back around full circle after Sam told him in the last episode, episode 5, Truth, that he needs to stop avenging and actually start amending and making it right by telling people the truth and not hiding from what he did and letting them know what's going on and giving them that closure, because those people deserve it. All those people on the list deserve that. Like Zemo said, I got my closure. I don't hold any grudges. I crossed my name off your list. So you got to do the work like you did with Zemo inadvertently. You got to go do the work. You can't be afraid of what you did. You got to own up to it. So I like that whole character arc. It's very heartbreaking because he lost a friendship, but
Yep.
hey, man, you would get it. If you killed my son, bro, I couldn't be friends with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the whole
pretty
thing
sad.
that wraps up the emotional core for Sam right there as well is his mentor and friend in his relationship in a certain sense, in a way.
Yep.
Isaiah Bradley actually kind of being proud of him without really saying it and kind of giving him that stamp of approval, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool to see that character get his just due by Sam surprising him with that new piece of the Captain America exhibit we've all seen before, where they reveal Isaiah Bradley, his past and his history, and what him and his infantry
So
did.
in that part, it was actually like a whole new piece.
It was a whole new piece of the
in
exhibit.
museum?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was like
okay.
a whole new piece of the thing in there. They added specifically for Isaiah Bradley, which was
that's pretty cool.
beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Named senator
Yep.
in the U.S. government building, White House place, about her getting a full-on pardon, and she's going to get her own division of some sort, something like a shield or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. So I'm like, what? What? You're going to give the power broker her own division in the U.S. government? But, oh, yeah,
They don't
duh,
know.
Kenny. They don't know because no one else knows except us.
Yep.
So I wonder, is that setting up
Not even
what they
Sam
tell
and
us?
Kenny. I mean,
Captain America and the Winter Soldier,
not
bro.
even Sam and Bucky
Kenny and
now.
the Winter Soldier. It's coming. It's going down.
shit.
No, but Captain America and the Winter Soldier, right there, bro. That's the villain. That's the
Yeah,
story.
I hope she's not a villain.
That's the
I like
setup.
her.
I feel you, bro, but I think she's going down a dark path.
Damn.
She's going to the dark side of the Force.
Whack. I like her. Hopefully she
down.
she turns good by the end of that season.
Hail
Which I
Hydra,
doubt
man.
it though.
Hail Hydra, bro.
Nah,
Hail Power Broker,
I don't know about
dog.
that. She's
Full
not gonna be
villain,
part of
bro.
Hydra.
It's going down. Now I was playing. But on the real, though, 1 out of 10, what do you rate the episode?
The episode? This episode?
episode itself.
Dude, I give it a good 7.5. Nah, 8.
8?
Yeah.
All right. I give this episode a 9 out of 10.
This episode.
Yeah.
9
But-
out of 10.
What are your overall thoughts on the
On this-
show, on the season? What do you think, man? What are your positives? What are your negatives?
Overall, honestly,
just overall,
I like
man.
it like a 9 out of 10. I'm probably gonna rewatch it again like later on this year.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. For sure.
One thing I didn't like of the whole series was the fight in episode 5, Bucky and Falcon versus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and versus Walker.
Ah.
I just felt like Walker was beating them up too hard.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like
It felt imbalanced, kind of.
yes,
the other
like when
fights?
I think about the Winter Soldier and he's like fighting Captain America,
Right, right.
in the Winter Soldier movie,
Right.
like his fighting right there was flawless.
That's
And
true.
Compared to here, he's getting his ass whooped.
That is true.
He's in Civil War, he's like beating up Black Panther, fighting versus Black Panther.
Yeah.
And Black Panther is one of the best characters in fucking Marvel,
One of the
right?
strongest, too.
Exactly. So now he's getting beat up by Walker.
Yeah,
I don't know,
that is
man.
true. Like, Sam, it made sense because he's not a super
he's getting
soldier.
nerfed up.
But yeah, kind of nerfed him a little bit.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from there. I feel you.
Yeah. For some reason, I kind of didn't like Harley as a villain.
Okay, I kind
Yeah.
of feel you and agree with you there. I think the Flag Smashers overall for me is kind of a negative of the show. I just don't think it was really fleshed out enough for me to really care and for me to really feel the threat that they're supposed to pose. You
Like
know what
I
mean?
wish that Walker / U.S. agent was more of a villain, and the Flag Smasher could have been like more of a secondary villain.
I kind of feel it. I feel what you're saying. Like he
Yeah.
was having the main thing because
Yeah.
he was the better part of the antagonist aspect of the show.
Yep.
Everything with Walker was great.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of feel you
Well,
there.
I wouldn't say he's great because at some points it was kind of annoying me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Especially when what episode is it when like the Wakandans come in and not the Wakandans, but I always forget the
Dora Milaje?
Yes.
Yeah.
In that episode, like he's always butting in the worst times. Like he stops
That's true.
Sam
But
from.
that's the character, man. That's part of the arc.
He was
you know
kind of
what I mean?
annoying but still, like I guess I would say a good annoying because he was supposed to.
Yeah, see,
he was
he's
supposed to do that.
effective. He's doing his job.
Yeah,
See,
but overall, I wish he was more of the main villain.
but yeah, I agree with you there. I wish he
compared
was
to
the main
Flag
villain too.
Smashers.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, man.
And
but
then
I
like
you got
how
any
there
other
was
negatives or positives?
Batroc, he was pretty cool. I like him.
Batroc's appearances and all this MCU stuff is pretty much dope. It's what you expect. It's what you need.
Well, what about you? What do you think? What do you rate the whole? Yeah,
I give the
whole
episode
series?
9 out of 10. I give the series a 9 out of 10. And yeah, man, the only negatives I have is just the Flag Smashers weren't fleshed out enough for me as villains. Didn't really feel the threat or the urgency to stop them really till this last episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, see, if we got more of this the whole time, it would have been a bit more effective. But I also did hear they had a virus subplot they were going to do, but then the pandemic hit. So they had to kind of rewrite the show during that break they had where they kind of stopped filming. So I think that kind of deterred a little bit of what the Flag Smashers were supposed to be. So what we got wasn't necessarily as strong as what they had probably been developing for a while.
Yeah.
So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that one, but it's still something I have to point out just on my experience watching it or whatever. But the only other negative I would give it is the Madripoor place was pretty cool, but I thought that location could have been a little more like I don't know. I thought there could have been a little more interesting characters that we saw there. I thought it could have been a little more fleshed out and kind of more of a presence in the show because it's such a big deal in the X-Men lore and the comics and stuff like that.
Okay.
But other than that, man, I don't really have any other negatives of the show. Everything with like just the whole thing about race in America right now, great. Immigration in America with the GRC, good stuff. Everything with Walker, I really enjoyed and all that stuff, and just the character's journey of just trying to like not be that arrogant asshole and just the loss of a friend and just trying to do the right thing but maybe go about it the wrong way. So I thought they explore that with that character very well. I loved everything with Bucky and making amends, everything with Falcon.
I really like Bucky.
Everything
honestly.
with Sam as his character and trying to take up that mantle, but also trying to find his identity as a black man and just trying to find his way and just trying to find his way as a hero after getting that big responsibility and that big opportunity from Steve, you know what I'm saying? So I really enjoyed that, man. And overall, I liked a lot of the side characters. The action was great. The pacing was really good. Baron Zemo was a big plus, and I think Baron
Zemo killed it.
Daniel Bruhl killed it. He was a scene stealer. I loved him. Every moment from the dance to the escape was great.
Yep.
Everything, man. And I loved everything with that character. Much props to Daniel Bruhl on that one, man. Much props to the team. Much props to all the showrunners, everyone behind the scenes on this. Killed it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If you haven't checked it out already, I really suggest you do. This show is a 9 out of 10 across the board from Fandom Frequency, man. It's the shit. But now it's time.
Whoa,
you got one more thing. All right.
Yeah,
What's up?
let me ask you this. Do you wish old Steve made an appearance in the show?
I'm cool with it, man. I like them leaving it up in the air. We've had a lot of Steve Rogers. We've had a lot of Tony Stark. I'm cool with it, man. I feel like it should be addressed at some point, but it's okay. It's not addressed right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely cool with that right now. We know we got plenty of MCU content, so I'm not really worried about us not getting that answered. But it would have been cool to see, but I don't think it was necessary personally.
Oh, okay.
So do you think they should have put it in there?
Well, with Isaiah Bradley being like an old guy too, I kind of wish that. Well, I can't say. I wish. I feel like it would make sense if he made an appearance. You know.
Yeah, I feel you on it.
And
though.
I guess I read too much internet like rumors and like he was
too much like those Mephisto theories in WandaVision.
Exactly. I got caught up and I was thinking, oh damn.
Yeah, speculation.
Steve Rogers is gonna make an appearance. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Which I thought made sense because like Sir Bradley was there.
Right.
Yeah. But I guess not.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. But like I said, man, overall, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is an excellent show. One of the best pieces of content MCU's ever did.
True.
If you haven't watched it already, you need to watch it.
So, out of all of the MCU, from all the movies, I guess it's only 2 series right now. Where would you place this?
With all the movies and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I would put this in the top 3.
Top 3?
Yep.
Jeez.
I put this in the top 3. Top 5 at the least.
Yeah. I would say top 5. Maybe hitting 5 or 6. because it doesn't beat Winter Soldier or Civil War, but it does beat the first Captain America movie.
For me, in ways, it might.
Like, I even like it more than the Iron Man movies, like all three of them, to be honest.
I definitely like it more than Iron Man. I like it more than the Thor movies, Guardians, all that. Like I said, the only thing really running for me is the last couple Avengers movies and Captain America trilogy. That's really it. That's really competing for me. Okay. Possibly Black Panther. But other than that, nothing's touching it to me, man.
Damn. I really like Thor Ragnarok, so...
No, it's up there, bro. But like I said, just the emotional level this hits on is nowhere to be found in Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, of course.
The humor, it's off the charts. It's hilarious.
True that. You know what?
It is pretty badass, but this is
from
just
that
hitting
kind of perspective, you're right.
and just drama.
Yeah.
It's just something you don't get from the MCU a lot like that, on that level.
Like more like down-to-earth stuff.
Yeah, it's nice getting something more grounded, street level, and filling in those cracks in the MCU, man. I just like that. I like how you're kind of getting those tie-ins and not just the main 6-part of Secret Wars. You're getting all the fucking side quests, man. Getting all the side stories. So for me, it's just fully fleshed out. It's just a nice round meal, man. It's like going to Hometown Buffet. I got everything I wanted. Okay. And almost more.
Hometown Buffet. I don't like Hometown Buffet, but I understand what you're saying. Now we got to wait like a month and a half for Loki. I'm pretty excited for that.
June 11th, man, and we're going to be breaking down Loki, man. So don't you be sleeping on that, man. This is only the beginning of the spoiler discussion recaps for these different series, man.